Today, I'm going to be showing you two very broken Minecraft seeds. The first one is so broken that literally just typing it in and pressing create world is enough to crash your Minecraft. That's right, this is an unloadable seed, and this isn't exclusive to one platform or one device. Any Minecraft Bedrock platform will instantly crash and the world won't be saved, meaning there is no way to load up the Zombie Hunter 09 seed. But the second seed I wanted to share with you is broken in a very different, much more visually pleasing way. This seed you can see for yourself just by typing in these digits to your Minecraft seed field. And by the way, hello my BX Toy Cat and welcome back to Seed Sunday. This is the weekly series where I show you seeds for Minecraft that are particularly interesting and worth checking out in some way. And this week's seed seems like not too much from the spawn. It's really one of those seeds that you have to explore the tiniest bit to find what's so amazing about it, because there is an outpost next to spawn. There is this really nice tiger mountain and it looks like there's some form of structure up there, but let me tell you, it doesn't get clear what's happened until you get much closer to that very big house on the hill. Nope, we need to get even closer than this. Okay, this close should be fine. This is a Woodland Mansion. You might not believe me, you might think you're instead looking at a wall of cobblestone, but something every Minecraft structure does is it tries to level itself with the ground. They really try not to float, and this usually means placing a few cobblestone blocks down to account for the hilly terrain in Minecraft. However, the hilly terrain doesn't usually mean terrain that goes up over 100 blocks and makes this the tallest Woodland Mansion that has ever been found in Minecraft to date, outside of customized worlds and mods. This is natural generation. You can load up and check out yourself right now, and it really does have a Woodland Mansion with it's honestly almost a 200 block tall tower. It's so next to impossible to climb, and it raises the question of what, why, when, how, and let's answer all of those. But we need to get to the top of this somehow, and we could climb the terrain naturally. This is what you're gonna have to do, by the way, for your first time. But for now, let's show you what this seed is all about, because this is so interesting to me. This is a Willow Mansion with stilts that go down 200 blocks. How did this happen is a question that you should be asking because of the height, but there's actually a second, much more interesting question, because this is a Woodland Mansion. It spawns in the Roof Forest, now known as the Dark Forest, if I'm not mistaken, and that is where you, of course, find all those dark oak trees, which makes sense, except wait. These aren't dark oak trees in the slightest, these are all spruce trees. This is a Woodland Mansion that has not only spawned on top of a mountain that it probably shouldn't have. Again, the entrance to this Woodland Mansion is 214 blocks on the y-axis, and the roof of the Woodland Mansion is 244 blocks. That's right, 180 blocks above surface height. But the more interesting question than how is it so tall is how is it here in the first place? There is no solid answer to this one. I even asked Cracked Magnet, and the best answer we have so far is either a microbiome, but I don't think that's too likely because we don't see any signs of the roof forest being here, or just for some reason, oh, this is very cute, or just for some reason, the Woodland Mansion generated in the wrong biome because the Tiger Hills are so high up that for some reason it's seeing it as a roof forest, or maybe the game just doesn't care at this point and starts placing Woodland Mansions wherever, and you wouldn't even notice because Woodland Mansions are such a rare structure that you never find them close to spawn, especially not on a mountain, especially not in the wrong biome. So yeah, this is a Woodland Mansion this close to spawn, and it's really great. It's got all the usual attractions. Did you know you can get yourself Totems of Undying, except you can also get those by pillager raids now. So did you know you can get yourself books and flowers? Of course I'm biased when I say the big room containing just a big cat is one of my favorites. I think that this should have the cat music disc inside of it. I think it's such a shame that it doesn't, but you can use it to get some wool blocks. But the biggest, best thing is of course this room, which is very, very, very rare. Finding a spider spawner inside of a Woodland Mansion, there's not much you can really do with it, but having one of these is pretty rare and means that if you did take this and turn it into your house, you'd be able to have a spider spawner in your house, in a location, by the way, as high as honestly, they shouldn't exist this high. This is one of the highest spawners we've ever seen at 233 blocks in height. What do you want to do with that? I don't even know. It's insane. It's nuts. However, here's the great thing. Coming up here is not only a way to see a Willow Mansion, which is fully formed, covered in snow too, because the Minecraft world gen knows that that's how they're meant to be, but also from up here you can see all sorts of other things about the world. So you can see, for example, that there is not only a ruin portal there, but there's a second ruin portal just over there. We're going to have to zoom shot, but trust me, there's one over there. Wait, it's the year 2022. I can do my own zoom shots? Wow. Look at that. I don't know why it looks so weird. Have you ever seen a spyglass be so strange like this? Anyway, speaking of things that are strange like this, you can also see from up here, with or without the spyglass, this right here, which is a very big exposed lush cave. Honestly, it's kind of beautiful. The water is rendering very funny again, in my opinion. You can even see a third ruin portal, and most importantly, a shipwreck that is on land just behind the spawn. So yeah, coming up here is a great opportunity to look around the seed, really get a feel for what's over where, and I kind of love it for that, reason. Honestly, when you find the new mountains, they're great because they're big biomes, but you're often surrounded by other mountains in a way that don't allow you to really get a feel for the area. This is a mountainous biome, it's part of a taiga biome, that is just surrounded by flatlands everywhere else, and it gives you this really wonderful view that you can't really replicate elsewhere. So the 200 block to a Willow Mansion, I really want to like leave it and be like, you can explore this, but I can't stop exploring this myself and being like, wow, that's so weird. Look at this, for instance. It is a cavern where, because the blocks only go down to the ground from where they need to, it's a cavern that is made exclusively by having natural cliffs be surrounded by this cobblestone on various sides. It's almost like a cave or like a house that is built specifically for this. Very strange, but also very cool stuff in my opinion, just to see exactly how this cave works. See, it seems like it's going through the ground on this one in a way that, okay, no, it's not. So very strange stuff. You can use this to your advantage or to make something if you want to. But also on top of that, you can see how, because this is a iceberg biome, the cobblestone actually pokes through the icebergs down to the surface of the water, going as low as 53 blocks over here, 52 blocks. And as you can see, it means that there is this very, and it goes even lower in other places. You can see this staggering height of this Woodland Mansion that leads it to be more than 200 blocks tall in some places, which it has to be said is just nuts. Why does that need to be true? It probably doesn't need to be true, but welcome to Minecraft. Things don't make sense here all the time, and yeah, so it's beautiful. It's a big thing. There's all sorts of other things on this seed that are worth checking out, and I'd love to tell you about, but I feel like they pale in comparison to the ludicrously sized Woodland Mansion atop the mountain. Like, I mean, do you care about that gap right there? Do you care about the lava fall? Do you care about this exposed lush cave that's right next to spawn, has mixed of the taiga, so you got boulders mixed in with the lush caves, mixed in with everything else? It's very cool and so unique and fascinating. But I mean, is it a 200 block to Willow Mansion? And the sad answer that we're going to keep arriving at is no, it is not. But for real, it's such a cool cave. I'm jealous of this cave. Want to spend some time in here, am I right? And yeah, you should want to, is what I'm saying. But if you don't want to, that's fine. It's a nice cave, with or without you, and so is the Woodland Mansion, honestly. So now comes the time of the video where I'd like to quickly point out this wasn't a seed found by me. I usually am pretty proud of the seeds we find together with Crack Magnet. This was one found by Seed Eternals. I believe they are a Brazilian Minecraft player. Maybe just Portuguese. I don't know for sure. But the interesting thing is that, yeah, this is one of those finds that was relatively buried, and I just want to give a shout out to that channel. The video I found this from has 33 views, so like, you know, maybe go check him out. It's a cool thing. And yeah, this is the year 2022. I'm hoping we find a ton of more interesting seeds this year. I'm going to be putting a lot of resources into doing so, and I hope that you enjoy the Seed Sundays that result from that, because boy, are there going to be some weird ones. Minecraft seeds, especially in the Bedrock world, are being pushed further than we've ever pushed them before, and I hope that you enjoy the year of finding not only the weirdest and the pushing Minecraft to the limits, but also the things that are just like, oh, that's funny, right? Because there are some of those too, and those are coming up shortly. Thank you for being with this channel during the kind of turbulent month of January. Obviously, we are doing things a little bit differently here this month, but thank you for watching anyway. I hope you all enjoyed, because I'll see you all in the next one. Remember to subscribe with notifications if you want to know exactly when that's going to happen, because goodbye.